see what he could get for a tenner. So we've got some noodles, some chicken thighs, 2 massive carrots, a bit of a battered old courgette, some custard, a bag of pui lentils pre-cooked, delicious black pudding, and some little shallots. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do something with the lentils and the onions and the black pudding, because that's very French. I'm going to do noodles with vegetables and chicken thighs, and I'm going to make a pudding. So we're going to have 2 main meals and a dessert, all for a tenner. Off we go. We're going to do the stir fry first. Right, first thing, boil the kettle, cook these noodles. And whilst that's on, these chicken breasts, not breasts, thighs, chicken thighs, going to cook them up nice and crispy. So I've got a nice, quite heavy pan, good splash of oil. There's kind of an outer side to them. Just going to put straight in the pan. We're pretty much going to cook them one side down and get them really nice and crispy on that side. Right, so whilst the chicken's frying up, just going to peel the carrot. Just going to slice the carrot so we're going to get strips of it, because we're going to use this to cook very quickly, but we still want a bit of crunch and texture to it. You can see it's beginning to get a bit of colour, but we want to keep it going further and further and further. Get it really nice and crispy. Courgette as well. Now the thing about the courgette, if you just really want just the green side, slice it down so you're kind of like cutting that middle bit, but you don't want that. And again, cut the courgette into strips, stick that in with the carrot. Also in the fridge, I've got some bit bendy broccoli heads. I'm just going to cut those, same sort of size as the courgette. Also, 1 red chilli, thinly slice that, so that's all ready to go. The chicken, beginning to caramelise and get really crispy and lovely. I'm just going to keep cooking it on that side. Now whilst the chicken is cooking, I'm going to cook these noodles. Here I've got some veg stock, one of those crumbly veg stock things. I'm going to add that to the water. I'm going to bring that up to the boil. I'm not actually going to boil them away, I'm just going to let them absorb all the flavour that comes from that pan. Whilst that chicken is cooking, I'm going to make a little mix of honey, Tabasco, soy sauce. This is going to be like a stock or something to actually steam chicken thighs in. Finish cooking them off. Bit of Liam Perry. So just mix that together. It's kind of like this hot, spicy marinade. Water is rapidly boiling. Just drop in the noodles. To the fork, gently let those noodles break up. Now I'm going to turn the heat off and just leave them to sit in that stock and cook. And that's the colour we're looking for in a chicken. Nice, crispy, golden. Just make sure they're all that colour. I'm going to put a splash of water. So we've kind of got this intense sweetness from the honey, spice from the Tabasco. And I'm just going to pour it straight into the pan, alright? Tin foil goes on the top. So they kind of steam now. They're cooking and steaming. Turn it down, and I'm going to leave them to cook for about 25-30 minutes, okay? My noodles are cooked. They've just sat in that stock just to soften, alright? And they've taken on that stock cube flavour. I'm going to pass them off, drain them, but keep that stock because I might need it in a bit for the stir fry. Going to leave them to one side to cool. So at this point, the chicken thighs are cooked, steamed. But what I'm going to do is just take the lid off. And that lovely sauce and stock that's there, I'm just going to reduce it down and keep it cooking, bubbling away, and it's going to thicken and give a really nice texture and taste to this chicken. And then as soon as those chicken thighs are done, I'm going to stir fry everything and build it together. Chicken is cooked, got this lovely glaze on it, caramelised, roasted, beautiful looking flavours, everything's cooked down. I pull that to one side, onto the heat, a wok, little splash of oil. Going to get it nice and hot. Also in the fridge I've got this half a cucumber, still being a bit battered, same as everybody else's. I'm just going to cut it into some chunks. So I want some texture of crispness and freshness right to go through at the end, alright? As soon as it gets nice and hot, we're going to put the noodles in to reheat. We're going to add the veg, okay? So the veg's going to go in first. Okay, just as the veg is beginning to soften, I'm going to put the drained noodles back in. And the best way of doing this, stirring it around, let a little bit of heat get into the bottom of the pan and keep it still for the minute. And then I'm going to pour in a bit of this stock. With just that bubbly noise, that's the bit, because that's creating steam, and that will help make everything nice and hot. And just because I like it spicy, I'm just going to add a little bit of this red sauce into the bowl. Make sure you get plenty of the veg, and then on top of that, roasted chicken. And then if you want some of that lush sauce that it's been cooked with, just drizzle that over the top. And there we go. A very simple, quick, nice and cheap stir fry. Get on it, people.